everyone, and welcome to another episode of Surprise Guest with Pia Arcangel, where every episode is one big surprise because we don't know who our guest will be and what the conversation will turn out to be like. For this episode, we're all gonna find out together, as usual, kung sino ang ating magiging guest. So, eto na ang ating first clue. We'll find out our clues and then hopefully we can guess right away. First clue, Ice Princess. Oh, skater ba ang ating guest? Oh, figure skating ang next clue. So, Ice Princess, tapos figure skater, gumanap na isang madre sa pulang araw. Oh, I know na sino ang ating surprise guest. Yes, our surprise guest, Ashley Ortega.
Hello
Yes!
po!
Hi, Ashley!
Kamusta?
Mabuti naman. Uy, thank you for guesting on the show, ha, for this surprise.
Thank you for having me also.
Ay, nako, I'm excited because alam mo, I see you at different GMA events but we've never really had the chance to talk or to chat. So, eto na yung pagkakataon.
No, Pia, such an honor. Hello po.
Oh, hindi ba kayo gitna ng taping ng Pulang Araw? Or may break ba kayo?
Nagtitiping pa rin po kami ng pulang araw. I think last, na lang po kami, mga konting few days na lang before Christmas sana matapos na po lahat.
Ah, wow. Okay, so at least yung Christmas break nyo mahaba-haba tapos ma-enjoy mo ang Christmas break. Nako, naalala ko kasi lumabas rin yung news clips. Of course, aside from on the actual show, nagkaroon ng news story about yung preparation mo also for that very intense crying scene.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi pa namin napapanood yung actual scene or yung actual show. Doon pa lang sa news clip, parang grabe, taas balahibo na. I can imagine just how intense. Matagal ba bago ka naka-recover from that scene? Kasi syempre yung emotions nun, di ba? Hindi na basta-basta mawawala.
Yes po. Actually, pag nagtitaping po kami ng mga heavy scenes, when we're on set already, we prepare for our scene. So, ako naman, once na magtitake na, I ask for an actor's cue. So, that's where I prepare. Kasi medyo mabigat po talaga siya. So, I don't want it to be like dragging the whole day. And once na nag-cut na, I make sure na I shake it off. Kasi pagbalik ko sa tent, ayoko siyang dalhin. Kasi mabigat talaga. Like, actually, kahit cut naman, medyo mataas pa rin yung emotions mo. And you still feel vulnerable. So, it's still there. Pero pag cut naman na si Ate Rochelle, yung lagi kong ka-eksena, tatawa na lang bigla. Or like, she would shake it off right away. So, I guess, naman, we were trained to shake it off talaga right away rather than, keeping it there. Kasi mabigat So, I don't want it to, like, just be there pag hindi naman na kailangan yung emotions.
Parang parang pagpag.
Yes,
Di ba?
kailangan pagpag. Actually, the moment we step inside our tent, yung standby area, ay wala kami sa character lahat. Kasi kumakain na kami, nagtatawanan kami, nagchichikahan kami.
Oh, that's good. Kasi mahirap yung kunwari hanggang sa pag-uwi mo, bit-bit mo pa yung character, di ba?
Oh yeah, oo, definitely.
You mentioned that you always ask for an actor's cue. I've actually never heard of an actor's cue.
Actually, an actor's cue is, pag kunwari sinabi na ng director na prepare na yung setup, ready for action, you can ask for an actor's cue. An actor's cue meaning, they'll give you time to internalize. Usually, ginagamit pag you need to cry, you need to get mad. So, yun, actor's cue.
Ah, para pag-roll, nandun na yung emotion.
And then you're just gonna put your thumbs up na ready, tapos bigla mag-action si Direk. So basically, pag take ng eksena, si Direk ang mag-action. Pero pag actor's cue, it's your cue. Ikaw magbibigay ng time when you're ready. So,
And so pag gano'n, hindi ka na pwedeng kausapin, hindi ka na pwedeng i-retouch, ganyan.
internalize na yun. Like parang, ang awkward nga eh. Kasi parang, syempre lahat, they're waiting for you. Pag nakaka-pressure din. Pag
Oo nga.
kailangan.
Pag gano'n, tahimik na sila sa set. Naghihintay lang talaga.
You're the only person na inaantay talaga. So, nakaka-pressure din. Pero, paminsan kasi, if you hear the silence of everyone, parang mas madaling mag-internalize rather than, lahat may gumagano ng kable.
Oo nga. Shucks, ang hirap din pala nun, no? Would you say that yung role mo sa Pulang Araw as a comfort woman, this is your hardest role to date? Or just, maybe not necessarily the hardest, but the most dramatic?
I think it goes both ways. The most dramatic and one of the hardest is that I really have to prepare myself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Even physically. Kasi, syempre yung mga movements, I mean, kahit hindi naman totoo, talagang you get exhausted sa mga eksenang ginagawa every time may mga heavy scenes na gano'n. And emotionally and mentally, you also have to be strong. You have to be strong mentally. Like, nung sinabi sa akin na magiging comfort women ako, sabi ko, another drama character. And then, we were able to interview some real comfort women. Na dalawa na lang sila ngayon. Sina Lola, 94 years old na. And they started sharing their stories. That's when I realized na, shocks, ganito pala kabigat yun. Kasi we were all crying inside the room when they were sharing it. Sir Nelson was there. He cried. Also, even yung mga cameraman, mga EPs, we all cried. And doon ko na pumasok sa utak ko na, okay, ganito kabigat yung gagawin ko. So, I can't back out now. Every time nag-eksena na ako, hindi tumatatak sa utak ko na, shocks, I want to back out. Hindi ko to kaya gawin. It's too heavy. No, the moment na I heard their story, I made sure na I will do this. I will bring justice to my role. Hindi ako magbaback out. Itodo na natin. So, that's how I prepared mentally. After the interview and a few months before the shoot, I told myself na hindi ako pwede umatras. Hindi ako pwede mag-complain. Direct Dominic Zapata. Before kasi ako pulang araw nag-cartoon eyes ako. So sabi niya, darling, we have to make the viewers feel uncomfortable about this. Sabi niya, nandito lang kami. Nasa direct, just do whatever. I trust you. Even yung mga Japanese soldiers, they're theater actors. And I also want to give credit to all of them kasi they did a good job. Noong una, medyo kinakabahan ako. Sabi ko, siguraduhin nila, hindi sila magpo-buckle sa mga Japanese lines nila. Kasi, syempre, pag nasa eksena ka na, you're in the moment, tapos bigla sila magkakamali, di ba? But all of them were so focused. All of them were so good. So, it made the scene, I know it sounds kind of weird, it made the scene easier for me to be in character. Actually, nung napanood ko ang eksena, it was so hard for me to watch. Parang sabi ko, mas madaling gawin yung eksena kaysa panoorin. So, that's how I prepared.
Oh yeah, because even yung sa mga plugs and like I mentioned, the news clips pa lang, hindi yun yung buong scene, di ba? Pero as in, I guess na-achieve talaga ni Direk Dom yung goal niya because it really made us all very uncomfortable na parang ang hirap panoorin, especially if you're gonna watch the whole scene. But I was wondering, you mentioned, di ba, kasi nag-interview kayo dun sa mga comfort women. What was it like when you first got there? Kasi syempre, it's not rin siguro easy for them, especially at the age of 94, to be sharing and recounting, reliving all these memories.
Actually, nung pinakilala na, syempre, I hugged them right away. Nung hinug ko sila, alam mo yung parang, syempre, I have an idea of what they've been through. Alam mo, naiyak na ako. I'm a very emotional person. Pinipigilan ko talagang hindi umiyak. But when they started sharing their story talaga, as in, wala na, hindi ko na napigilan. They actually, even though they're 95 years old, 96 years old, they really remember the story. They remember it vividly, as in, detailed sila, hindi nila makakalimutan. And then, I also learned a lot and I had a lot of realizations in life. Kasi sabi nila na parang kabataan nila, when that happened to them, versus sa mga kabataan ngayon, we're so lucky in life. Kaya parang yung mga problema ko nung panahon na yun, parang nahiya ako sa naging problema nila nung araw. It's a memorable experience for me bilang isang babae. And knowing that it happened during the history of the Philippines. So, it's a memorable experience pa rin. Feel ko hindi ko sila makakalimutan kasi out of all the researches na ginawa ko sa mga characters ko sa buong showbiz career ko, sila yung pinaka naging importante, pinaka naging special, pinaka naging mabigat for me.
You said kanina na parang you felt the need to make sure that you did this role justice talaga. Also, yung pagkakwento mo sa akin, parang may sense of responsibility rin in accepting this role kasi it's also a teaching role somehow.
Yes, it's a huge responsibility for me as an actor to portray their character also. Kasi kailangan ko maging maingat eh. Hindi pwedeng bara-bara lang eksena ko doon. I mean, syempre, it's how I show respect towards them also sa mga pinagdaanan nila. Na, yes, nakaka-bother. But at the same time, we want to show the viewers na ito pala yung katotohanan nangyari during World War II. So, it was such a huge responsibility. And isang karangalan din na mabigyan ng ganong responsibilidad. Kasi nga, again, I love what I do. I love being an actress. Ito yung mga roles na talagang gusto kong gampanan. Yung kailangan maging maingat ako. Kailangan kong bigyan ng justice and ng focus. So that, viewers will appreciate your character itself. Not just your physical appearance as an actress.
Oh, but you were saying, Ashley, kanina, you talked about Hearts on Ice. You mentioned it briefly, which was also part of our clues, di ba? And I
Yeah.
remember, nung nagpa-promo kayo for Hearts on Ice, sabi nila, ikaw ay talagang isang figure skater ka talaga even before the show. So, you didn't learn it for the show. You already knew it. You already knew the sport. Tama ba? Did you start
Yes,
at a very early age?
Yes po. I started skating at the age of 3. And then,
Wow, 3 years old?
yes. And then I quit as a professional figure skater at the age of 12 before I entered showbiz. Kasi 14 nag-showbiz na ako. I took a 1-year break. So, from 3 to 12, I was a professional figure skater and I was part of the Philippine team. So, I would compete abroad, representing our country. So, yun yung professional na ginagawa ko before I went to showbiz.
Grabe. So, ever since pala, busy ka na, no? Hindi ka siguro sanay na walang ginagawa.
Ever since parang na-realize ko rin na parang I think ever since before I was really a performer. I perform, entertain people.
Oo nga. So, but how did you get into competitive figure skating? Or figure skating to begin with? Parang at the age of 3, nahilig ka ba? Parang did you enjoy being on the ice?
I enjoyed it, but I think I would give it to my parents, especially to my mom, kasi sila nag-enroll sa amin eh. And syempre at the age of 3, hindi pa naman yung namin noon, hindi pa kami nagde-decide for ourselves. So we were just enjoying. Actually, tatlo kasi kami magkakapatid. And my brother is a hockey player. Even my younger sister was a figure skater also. So, in-enroll kaming tatlo sa skating. Siguro na-enjoy nila nakikita kami mga bulinggit na nag-skating. So, they basically doon nila naisip na they wanna make it as our sport. So, doon nag-start lahat. My brother was also part of the hockey team of the Philippines. My sister also would compete abroad with me.
Wow, that's so cool. Hindi ba sila, pag nagko-compete kayo abroad, hindi ba sila nagtataka na parang you come from a tropical country tapos you're competing in winter sports?
Actually, pag nagko-compete kami, may mga nagsabayan rin naman kami mga taga-ibang Asians like from Jakarta, na tropical country din, na kaya naman din lumaban. But then again, you're right, since we live in a tropical country, konti lang din yung mga equipments dito, unlike sa US, kunwari, yung dami nag-train din ng mga Filipinos. They go to the States to train kasi mas complete yung mga facilities and everything. Pero dito kaya naman.
Oh, hanggang ngayon ba you get the chance to skate?
Ngayon, hindi na ako nakaka-skate eh. I think yung last skate ko was while doing Hearts on Ice. And then after kasi noon, I took a break. Kasi nga siguro tumatanda na. Sumakit kasi yung likod ko. After Hearts on Ice. But before we did shooting sa Hearts on Ice, I really trained for 6 months preparation for the taping of Hearts on Ice. Kasi alam kong pag kunwari nag-start ng taping, doon lang din ako bumalik ng skating. I won't be as flexible as before. My stamina is not as strong as before. You know, I really have to train. And I trained with Sian Lim that time, my partner during that show. So, after ng show, I took a break kasi yung likod ko sumakit. Kasi there's a lot of stretchings and bendings there. But, you know, anytime I can go back, my skate shoes is just here. And feeling ko naman, sana as I grow older, and I know na hindi naman siguro mawawala yung skill ko na I can skate. But maybe not as good as before, but at least I can still balance. Yun yung alam ko.
Parang riding a bike. You don't forget how to do it. Oh, so how did you make that shift from skating to
Showbiz.
acting? Yeah. Oo.
Actually po, Miss Pia, diba I started showbiz at the age of 14.
Mm-mm.
Before, never ko talaga naisip na mag-artista ako. Even my mom. As in, di pa ako tulad ng iba na alam mo yung bat pa lang, pangarap ko talaga mag-artista. So everything was so new to me. I mean, it was a new environment. I don't want to say, may kasi there's something called when you're still entertaining people. But when I took a break kasi sa figure skating, I was doing modeling and mga fashion shows. Tapos may nakadiscover lang sa akin na taga-GMA. And then, audition ako sa GMA. And my mom told me, sige, do it, anak, for fun. And for the experience, no expectations. Tapos nakuha ako out of nowhere. So GMA gave me a contract right away. You know, we signed it. And then they gave me a show. My first show was Shelo de Angelina. It's a morning show pa. Kasama si Bea Benen at Jake Vargas pa nun. Actually, pinapagalitan din ako ng director nun kasi I don't know anything. I don't know the technical stuff. I don't know how to act also. So, pinapagalitan talaga ako yung cause of delay. But after doing that show, usually kasi dun mo malalaman, my mom asked me kung gusto ko rin pa rin ba i-continue to, na ganyan yung trato sa'yo, or you can just leave. I chose to stay. So, alam mo, despite of all the negative experience sa akin, na yun ang pinapagay, but you know, it's part, yung ka naman matututo, I still chose to stay. So, parang yung siguro na-realize na, I like it. Hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na talagang I fell in love with being an actress.
I'm trying to imagine kasi parang from the age of 3, very busy ka na with your skating career and then diretso to your acting career here in showbiz. How did you balance all that with being a regular child na yung tipong naglalaro sa bahay or yung nag-aaral? Paano mo binalanse lahat yon?
May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these roles before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv.
Dahil sa buhay, lamang ang may karamay. #ShareKolang.
I'm trying to imagine kasi parang from the age of 3, very busy ka na with your skating career and then diretso to your acting career here in showbiz. How did you balance all that with being a regular child na yung tipong naglalaro sa bahay or yung nag-aaral? Paano mo binalanse lahat yon?
Hindi ko nga rin alam eh. When I was doing skating kasi, I was really balancing studies, school, and training. As in, after school, from 4 p.m., 3 p.m. onwards until nighttime, I would skate already. That was my life from Monday to Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, doong araw dun lang ako sa skating rink. But in showbiz also, I tried to balance my studies in showbiz. Nakaya naman, pero it was really hard for me because taping is almost every day and it's 24 hours. You have no rest. I think nasa sa'yo rin naman yun eh, kung ano yung gusto mong priority. When I did showbiz, mas prioritize ko yung acting career ko because I know I can do well naman. Or I know na parang, okay, this is the career path I want to do, so I will take it more seriously. Nung nagsiskating kasi ako, I knew it's not gonna be my career path until I grow old. So sabi ko, I'll stick to showbiz kasi parang I wanna do this until I grow old.
Nice naman. At least by the time you figured it out, pwede mo na i-plot yung actions mo, di ba? Did you ever have to do homeschooling? Because of course, a very busy schedule.
Yung last regular schooling ko was until second year high school. Third year high school to fourth year, I did homeschool. And then sa college naman, hanggang second year lang natapos ko. So, I School of Fashion and Arts and I did interior. Artista na ako noon. Tapos, hindi ko kasi alam kung anong unahin ko. Kung unahin ko ba mag-sketch or babasahin ko yung script ko. Medyo na-stress ka noon. Hindi ko na siya natapos. But, you know, I mean, school is just there. I can go back anytime. Siguro hindi.
You have plans of going back anytime soon or hindi pa? Not yet?
For next year, baka hindi pa. Kasi I have projects na nakaline up. If there's a time siguro na 3 months, kahit short courses, I would be interested.
Actually, yun yung kagandahan ngayon. No? There are short courses, you can do online courses. Basta wala pang actor's queue, pwede pa. But, so nung ikaw ay nasa school pa, siguro naman wala ka ng extracurricular activities kasi may skating ka na nun eh.
Parang actually, yeah. Nung when I was figure skating, pero naman siguro yung meron kasi yung you have to have your own clubs.
Oo, a club lang. Okay.
It was mga dancing club. Nasa dancing. Yun lang yung extracurricular ko. But the rest, parang hindi ko na kaya. Parang I would rather hang out with my friends to feel my childhood. Diba?
Oo naman.
Bonding with them. people, interaction with people.
Oo naman, importante rin yun, di ba? Parang school life balance.
Yes.
Hindi pa siya work-life balance, school-life balance. So, nung nag-umpisa ka sa showbiz industry, sabi mo, di ba, you were 14 and then you had your first show with Jake and Bea. Did you have to do workshops as well?
Yes po. Actually, the first show I did in GMA, Shelo de Angelina, hindi pa kasi uso ang workshop noon. Kaya sinalang po ako ng I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no clue about showbiz. Pero actually lang Shelo de Angelina, nagkaroon ng acting workshops sa GMA. So, inatenan ko po lahat ng mga workshops and nag-acting workshop ako. That's when I realized na, the process of being in character, dun ko na-realize. So, I actually basically parang studied din our craft kasi parang we have a acting coach, si Miss Anna Fileo. We had a guest from New York, si Anthony Boba, who taught us how to, yung sa actor's cue, kumbaga, and how to build your character. Doon ko talaga nabigyan ng acknowledgement yung pagiging isang artista, hindi lang dapat pala maganda. It's a serious job and it's really hard. So doon ko na-appreciate yung craft ko bilang isang actor. And I really enjoyed the workshop.
And it's a learning process, di ba? The learning doesn't stop.
Yes, actually, until now, before I did palang araw, nag-acting workshop ulit ako with Ate Ana kasi I feel like I need some guidance pa rin. And, as I grow older, kahit matagal na ako sa industriya, 10 years na, of course, I still have a lot to learn. And I will never stop learning.
Oo nga. That's the beauty of it, di ba? There's so much to learn and hindi ka tatanda kasi laging may bago.
Yes.
May bagong kailangan matutunan. Pero kanina, you mentioned, Ashley, na gusto mo ma-enjoy yung youth mo so you would spend time with your friends, yung pagiging estudyante mo. And now naman, syempre, kailangan may balance rin, di ba? With your career and with your personal life.
Yes.
What do you do when you're not at work? What keeps you entertained? What keeps you happy?
Pag walang work, I work out. I eat a lot. I hang out with friends. I watch a movie, have a girls' night out. I love drinking wine. So I would drink wine with my girlfriends. And, actually, I'm just a chill person. Though before, I would do a lot of sports also. I would try tennis, I would try this and that. Hanggang sa, parang gusto ko yung medyo relax na lang. Dati kasi parang ang dami ko pang gustong gawin. Enroll ako ng boxing, parang, alam mo, ang dami ko hobbies na gustong gawin. Which is nice also. But now, I'm in a siguro phase right now where I just wanna chill inside my condo and just play with my dog. Kasi pagod ko. Or baka siguro kasi, I think, kasi it's been a year na I'm shooting ko lang araw. So I think, nakakapagod rin talaga siya.
Oo.
So I think, every time it's a rest day, I would just, chill.
Rest talaga.
Rest talaga. Kasi it's another day of, heavy scenes. But,
Oo.
I like going out with friends also and maybe, get some drinks. Siguro yung pang-unwind ko.
Okay. Parang small circle. You have a
Yes,
constant
yeah.
circle na.
Like we have a small circle. I love that.
Thanks.
Oh, that's nice. When you work out, ano ba yung mga workouts mo? Baka naman intense lifting
No,
yan. Or...
Usually cardio lang ako. Cardio and then ab workout. And then body weights lang. I don't really lift heavy weights. Kasi ayoko lumaki yung mga muscles ko. Toning lang. As in light workout lang ako.
Na parang you cannot miss your workout. Ganun ka ba? Na
Yes.
parang pag hindi ka nakapag-workout, nanlalata ka.
Ay, hindi. Paminsan, pag wala ako sa mood mag-workout, di talaga ako mag-workout. Kakain na lang ako. Because I used to be that kind of person. Kapag hindi ka mag-workout, yung parang hinahanapin ang body mo. Hanggang sa siguro mas hinahanap ng katawan ko magpahinga. So baka after pa lang araw, baka bumalik ulit ako sa parang, kailangan mag-workout every day.
So at least, di ba, parang there are things that you do na talaga outside of showbiz that you enjoy with your small circle.
Yes.
Yung circle of friends mo ba, ito ba ay friends from like childhood pa or parang friends that you've met in the industry?
I hang out with my non-showbiz friends, but I also have showbiz friends. I have a circle there na lagi ko rin kasama. Si Shubi Etrata, Roxy Smith, and Sky Chua. We talk every day sa group chat namin. And I actually live with Shubi.
Okay. Roommates kayo.
Yeah, I just moved into a new condo 2 months ago and she moved in with me kasi we got a big place. So she's with me now. Ay, nag-ayos siya ng Christmas tree. So,
Ay, wow.
yeah, I live with her. But yeah, so far, okay naman kami.
Ang galing. So you can just have your wine nights at home, di
Yeah,
ba?
so usually yung mga ibang girls, sa amin na lang pupunta para kompleto kami.
Teka, hindi ka ba tutulong sa Christmas tree?
Kaya niya na yan.
Meron ba kayong parang division of roles sa condo? Parang ikaw bahala sa decor, ako bahala sa cleaning, ako sa kusina, ikaw sa living room, ganyan?
Parang wala kaming ganun eh. Basta kung sa kaming kilos na lang. So far, hindi pa
Okay.
kami nag-aaway eh. Hindi pa kami nag-aaway. And actually, we barely see each other. Yung parang magkasama buong araw. Kasi I'm busy, she's busy, she does unang hirit. Alam mo yung parang pagising ko, tulog siya. O kaya pag tulog siya, uwi pa lang from taping. So, di lang din kami nagsasama ng buong araw na wala kang ginagawa. Kasi may mga kanya-kanyang ginagawa.
Parang baliktad rin pala ang schedule nyo.
Yes.
Oh, pero ang saya, no? Kasi to have a roommate, tapos pag may kailangan ka, gigisingin mo na lang siya.
Yes. Siya yung tagaluto. Mas magaling kasi magluto yun. Ako talaga, I don't know how to cook, but now I'm learning. So, kami sa pagising ko, nagluto na siya. So, natuto ako. But of course, hindi na pwede habang buhay siya lang nagluluto. Try to learn and help.
Nag-volunteer ka naman to wash the dishes, ganon.
Oh yeah, palitan kami. Actually, masipag naman kami maghugas ng dishes tsaka maglinis. But there are days na talaga napagod kami dalawa na, sige, mamaya na yan.
Oo nga, hayaan nyo na. Pwede ipagpabukas.
Yung mga ganong moments.
Total kayong dalawa lang naman yun nandyan, di ba? Pwede nyo pagpabukas. Oh, nakakatuwa. But also now, Ashley, with everything that's going on in your career, imagine if you started at the age of 14, you've been in the industry for quite a while already, di ba?
Yes, well,
Are there any other roles you still wanna try? Ano pa ba yung gusto mong subukan? Or are there other things you wanna get into? Gusto mo bang magnegosyo pa in the future alongside yung showbiz career?
still wanna do a lot of roles. Siguro what I have in mind is, I want really a challenging role. Since bilang yun niya po, matagal na po ako sa industry, more than a decade, more than 10 years. And I still love what I do, but I know I still have to learn a lot. Siguro isa sa mga roles na gusto kong gawin, parang yung psychopath, yung gano'n. Kaya, possessed.
Ang bigat din nun, ha?
Yes, I really wanna do a lot of heavy scenes. Actually, kahit anong role na ibigay sa akin, support man yan or need, I would accept it as long as alam kong maganda. At saka alam kong pinag-isipan yung role. So, whatever role. But, I'm always down to do like a heavy role na you have to be in character. And then siguro yung plans ko, yes, I also look forward to, run a business in the future. Actually, ilang beses ko na rin yan napag-isipan eh. But then again, I have non-showbiz friends who are really into business. And, they would give me tips na business is not also easy. Maglilabas ka ng pera. So, I have to study about it. I want to study it also before really having my own business para din di sayang ang pera. But yeah, I look forward to, have my own business also. Like, actually, naisip ko na yun. I want to have my own scented candle business because I'm so addicted to scented candles. I have a lot of scented candles. There was this one time nag-order ako online kung paano gumawa ng scented candle from scratch. So I was able to make one. Sabi ko kaya itong business. But then again, I live alone. Ang hirap, tapos nagtitaping ka. Parang hindi ko alam kung kaya
Oo nga.
ba to.
Kasi lipitin mo pa yung kalat, di ba?
Maybe in the future.
Oo. Oh, of course, you have a lot of time to think about what it is you wanna do, di ba? Siyempre, hindi naman basta-bastang papasukin yung ganyan. But, I was gonna ask, before Pulang Araw, Hearts on Ice ba yung last show mo before Pulang Araw?
Yes, part.
Okay. So, very different yung genre, di ba? I
Yes.
mean, is there a genre that you enjoy more or pare-pareho lang yan for you?
Definitely, it's a big jump na sa drama. So Hearts and Ice kasi that was my dream project kasi syempre I was a figure skater doing the two things I love, acting and skating. But syempre yung target audience ko kasi sa Hearts and Ice was kids. To inspire people, to motivate them. And then itong Pulang Araw kasi it's a historical war series. So ibang atake din siya. And some kids can't watch it also. So
Oo nga.
some kids can't watch it. But sa mga taong kaedad ko rin, and maybe the elderly, it's also nice that, nakikita nila visually yung nangyayari during World War II rather than just reading it sa book sa school, diba? So, ibang target niya eh. Pero I'm happy to do both. And, I'm always willing to do a nice project with Chia.
I'm thinking lang siguro mas madali lang i-tape ang Hearts on Ice for the simple reason na mas malamig kasi nasa skating rink kayo.
Oo, pero hindi.
Yung location nyo.
Oh, Miss Pia, mahirap din kasi graveyard shift and I don't have a double.
Kasi hihintayin yung
Yes.
magsara yung ring.
So, our call time usually sa mall is 9 p.m. Tapos, matatapos kami 11 a.m. the next day.
So talaga sasagarin nyo habang sarado yung mall.
Hanggang magbukas yung mall. And then, syempre, bilang wala kasi akong double dun eh. So, I do all the stunts. So, it's also tiring physically. I got really exhausted. Pero siguro emotionally and mentally, mas nakakapagod ang pula. So, it's at least iba-iba. Hindi pa,
Oo.
iba-ibang
Hindi ka talaga
experience.
magsasawa sa ginagawa
Yes,
mo kasi
yes.
iba-iba. Oy, nako, Ashley, thank you so much for sharing all your stories with us. We have a quick game lang bago tayo mag-wrap up, okay? Babasahin ko yung mechanics ng ating surprise game. Ngayon ko lang dito malalaman. Okay. Ang cute naman. Okay. Ito, simple lang to. Ang title ng game natin ay Ice ka lang.
Ka lang.
Ice ka lang. Pero gano'n na rin yun. Ayos ka lang, pero ice ka lang. Kasi nga ikaw ay Ice Princess. So dahil ikaw ang Ice Princess, sasagutin mo lang kung ano ang mas ice or mas ayos para sa'yo. Doon sa mga ibibigay namin sa yung choices.
Ice or ice?
Okay? Yes. Yung nga, para ito ice kasi ayos to sa akin. Alright. Ano ang mas ice or ayos sa'yo? Ice skating on a lake or a beach trip? Summer beach trip?
Oh my God.
Parang sarap pareho, no?
Parang, it's my dream to skate in a lake. Pag nakikita ko yan sa social media, yung mga nagano doon, nainggit talaga ako. I really wanna do that. So,
So, nasa bucket list mo yun?
Sa bucket list ko talaga mag-skating sa lake. Pangarap ko talaga yun. So,
Wow.
so ice skating sa lake.
Na-imagine ko yun na tapos naka-outfit ka,
Yeah,
di ba?
Yun din talaga ako. Pag naisip ko yun, skating sa lake. So, it's part of my bucket list.
Okay, mas gusto mo bang magbihis for winter or for summer? Paano mas madalis for you?
Both eh. Pag winter kasi masarap din pumorma. Pero pag summer kasi, mahilig din sa mag-crop top. Mga ganun.
Okay. Mas simple kasi, no? Tapos yung press ko
simple
lang.
Yung press ko lang. Hindi ka mag-isip, mga layerings. Tapos pag winter, hirap tanggalin lahat eh.
Actually, Tapos kailangan bagay silang lahat, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang dami-daming items, tapos kailangan bagay lahat.
Kailangan fit ka sa winter.
Kailangan may mga pegs ka doon. Okay, next. Anong mas ice sa'yo? Live performances or yung mga performances na tinape na?
I think mas ice yung mga naka-tape na.
Okay.
Then ayos lang yung live. Though I actually enjoy both also. When it's live kasi talaga, parang you're in the moment. But, I'm a fan of movies and series also. So, gusto ko rin yung napapanood ng sa TV.
Alam mo, lagi ko sinasabi, ang hirap talagang maging artista. Kasi di ba sanay kami, everything is live di ba?
Yeah.
Ang balita namin is always live. Pagdating sa taping, ang hirap din pala, no? Kasi you think na parang, kasi pwedeng mas relaxed ang taping. Parang hindi rin Kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng ulit na ulit.
Oo.
Tsaka mahaba yung hintayan.
Yes, kayo pag live, isang salang yun, you're done already.
Iba-iba talaga, no? Everything has its challenges. Okay, how about this? Going out with friends or staying at home?
Feel ko mas ice yung going out with friends that I stay at home.
Okay. Para ma-enjoy mo naman yung ambiance kung saan kayo pupunta, di ba? Tapos magbibihis pa kayo, ganyan.
Yan, makikita ng tao.
Oo. Okay, last na to. Vacation na chill lang, na halimbawa yung chill vacation na yung nakahiga ka lang sa beach, or yung vacation na packed yung itinerary mo na parang lahat ng tourist spots pupuntahan mo.
Oh no, this is a hard question. Siguro mas ice sa akin yung chill sa vacation. Then siguro ice naman yung pack. Kasi sa Manila, pack na yung schedule ko So sa vacation,
Oo nga naman.
at the same time, when I travel, I also wanna be adventurous and do a lot of things. Pero gusto ko yung sa pacing na relax ka lang. Hindi yung parang gigising ka talaga ng sobrang aga to do everything. Dapat sa itinerary. Parang a mix of that. So, mas gusto ko rin chill. Kasi if you're on vacation, I don't wanna think of a lot of things.
Ako rin yun na lagi kong request sa family ko pag nagda-travel kami, sa husband ko tsaka sa anak ko. So, pwede bang wag tayong gigising ng maaga?
Oo, yun po. Kasi parang Di ba? Yung kaya nga vacation because gusto mo rin.
Oo. Yes. So, buti na lang pare-pareho kami na ayaw namin gigising ng maaga. Mag-enjoy lang. Oh, kahit anong oras gumising, okay lang. Nako, Ashley, thank you so much. Before we say bye-bye, baka you'd like to invite our listeners and viewers also to catch you on Pulang Araw and of course on your social media.
To all our viewers now, thank you so much for your time. And again, Miss Pia, thank you also for having me here. First time kong mag-guest here, but I had a great time talking to you. And yes po, sana po abangan niyo po ang Pulang Araw. Gabi-gabi po yan. Mondays to Fridays po yan sa GMA Prime Time. And you can also watch it on Netflix. Naglalabas sila ng episodes daily also. So I hope you can support our show dahil marami pa pong mangyayari. At marami pa pong luha na lalabas sa inyong mga mata. So I hope you can watch and support. And sa social media ko po, if you wanna have some updates about me and my life, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Ashley Ortega. And sa TikTok, Ortega Ash. So thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you, Tia. Merry Christmas po.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, Ashley.
Bye-bye po.
This surprise was planned by the team of Louie Andre Magtibay and Aubrey De Los Reyes, edited by Shirley Paghiligan with the amazing people of GMA Integrated News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till the next surprise!